Hello there, happy Sunday, all of you. Welcome to the Encore Club. Chris Benson's here. So I've got the menu up as per usual. Now the thing I'm struggling with is fitting in the limited release TV and films. And you'd think in 168 hours in a week, you'd think that'd be quite easy. But with work and well, when you take out the hours of your sleep and things like that, you haven't got that many in the day, really. And the issue really at the moment, and I know Talking Pictures TV Encore is on our TVs, but you can't go back and pause it and then kind of carry on watching from where you left off. So if you watch it on Freeview and you think, oh, I'll get 20 minutes into The Saint, for example, you've got to then play it again from the beginning to get back up to the position where you were. So that's just the kind of the issue that I've got with limited edition things at the moment. But tonight I'm going to focus on the Southern Television archive that's on there. So if I'm going to go in order, you press Film and TV, and the first one we've got there is Tell Me Another. You can go all the way across like this. Really easy to use. So Tell Me Another. This was on a lot in the early days of Talking Pictures TV, and basically, you've got Dick Mills interviewing loads and loads of different guests in the Southern TV studios, and it was probably edited in a similar way to, or I imagine it was, to how the comedians used to be edited over in Granada Land, where I think they used to film long segments of one comedian, then edit them and piece them across different episodes. And I think that's what they did with Tell Me Another. And it got lots of different guests. There's so many episodes here. You've got Bernard Crivins, Arthur Askey, Michael Bentine. You've got Jimmy Jewell, Ted Ray, John Pertwee. There is absolutely loads of anecdotes and stories. You can just watch one and be entertained for half an hour, or you can binge your way through them. So there's plenty of episodes there. That's the first Southern TV programme to mention. Then you've got the Southern TV soap Together, which ended in 1981. Two series it ran for. I think from memory, the second series was live as well. There's a couple of episodes missing in the archives, but apart from that, it's mostly intact, and has been repeated a lot on Talking Pictures TV. And basically, it's a kind of a complex where everyone lives, and you get to know the residents. Rutherford Court. It's great. I've seen a couple of episodes. And I'm going to have to watch more of this because it's really, really good. It's got Sarah Green in out of Blue Peter as well. So there you go. It's all on there. Now, I'm not sure if it's got the bleeps in because somebody who's watched it will have to come back to me on that if perhaps you've watched it on Encore. But a lot of the language that couldn't be aired on Talking Pictures TV might be on Talking Pictures Encore. We'll have to play that and find out. But there's quite a few bleeps on transmission for this when it was repeated. But there you go, that's Together. The next one I'm going to mention is Freewheelers with good old Ronald Lee Hunt. It's absolutely brilliant. We've got the surviving Series 6 and Series 7 are in there. And I think I've watched all of Series 6 and I got mostly through Series 7. It is great. I know it's a kids' program, but it's just absolutely brilliant. They don't make them like this anymore. And it's a continuous story as well for each series. So there's plenty to get into. It's brilliant escapism. It's wonderful. It's got Wendy Padbury in there as well. So there you go. That's Freewheelers. That's another great Southern TV classic to look out for as well. Uh, I should also mention Runaround. How can I not mention Runaround? And these are all programs that haven't got an expiry date as well. These are just staying. So there's no expiry date to think, oh, I need to watch it by. They're not going anywhere. Runaround with Maya Reid. If you haven't watched this, where have you been? This was on, gosh, a lot during lockdown and on Saturday mornings, and it's just great. Look out for Runaround on Ice. You've got an episode where Charles Hawtrey plays a kind of Dracula character, if you want, for want of a better word. But Mike Reid is just a brilliant presenter. You won't put him in a kids' TV show by nature, but he just works. The prizes, the kids, the games, the guests that they have on, and it just not doesn't all go together, but it just somehow works. So there you go. You've got Runaround on there with the episodes from 1978 to 1981. There's lots in there, and I tell you, once you've watched one, you will want to watch another one. That is how good it is. But there's plenty on there, and as I say, there's at least two Christmas specials I think that they did as well. I think Barbara Dixon sung on one of them as well from memory. So there you go. I'll leave it at that for this week because there's lots more Southern content that we can go through next week as well. I'm just going to go back for mentioning a couple of limited release TVs. Though you've got The Saint on there, Robin Hood, Francis Drake, all continue. Justice, The Champions, all on there as it's upstairs, downstairs. So if you've been watching those, they continue as normal with the 7-day expiry date. Limited release films, you've got The Card on there, you've got Androcles in the Line, you've got Snowbounds on there as well. They're all on there. Buster Keaton in Go West, can't beat a bit of Buster Keaton. That's on there till the 1st of October. So that's a 1925 Buster Keaton classic on there. I'm going to have to give that a go. Right, that's it for this week's Encore Club. Don't forget to put in the comments what you've been watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.